Contestant number 2, Akbene Diata Hoga. Congratulations to you for emerging Miss Universe Ghana 2018. Congratulations to you, Vanessa Teko Akwete, for emerging runner-up. And once again, we say congratulations to you, Sylvia Namoko Commodore, for finishing 3rd. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that very big crowning moment and the moment of history. There we go. Miss Universe Ghana 2018. Akbene Diata Hoga. Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here. A dedication.
And it's all about the celebrations. You know about what we talked about yesterday, don't you? Yes, we talked about Miss Universe Ghana. And she was here. She brought all the beauty, the eloquence over here in the studio of Showbiz Now. And we had a great time, didn't we? All right, so folks, welcome to another exciting edition of Showbiz Now here. On a Tuesday afternoon, I'm seated with very, very important personalities here in the studio today. And we're definitely going to have a look at the whole event. We're putting the event into a bigger perspective for us to see what actually transpired, who deserved what, who never did, performances, red carpet, everything. We'll put them all together here to have an extensive review of the Miss Universe Ghana 2018. It's going to be exciting. That one, no two ways about it. You can send us your messages and make sure you do so on our social media pages on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. If you're on Twitter, it's Real Joy Prime. If you are on Facebook and Instagram, it's Joy Prime Official, and that's where you can also put your comments and let's have your say here on the show. As and when we're able to open the phone lines, I'm not promising though, because today is going to be a lot of talk time. But if we're able to do so, why not? We'll get you into it for you to also share your opinion with us over here on the show. So let me introduce to you my guest in the studio, and then we'll take to the red carpet. In the meantime, I have over here Marvin, the motivator, and she was on the red carpet. She was the host of the red carpet. How are you doing? This is how we shake on the show.
I actually like kisses.
No. We'll do the kissing. Don't worry. I like kissing more than you swear.
That's a bit
so let's go.
dude-ish. Okay.
Yeah, we're still cool. We're still cool. But I'm still giving my kid though. Yes. Nat, are you jealous? Don't be jealous of me.
You're supposed to be concentrating on the camera. I don't know.
All right. So on the other side was the master of ceremony for that event, and he's been emceeing almost every show here in Ghana. What kind of a human being is this? Jeez. That's a brother from another mother, the man who has a lot of money emceeing gigs, and very important gigs for that matter. Nathaniel Atto, Citizen Atto. Bro, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Glad to be here. Glad to be here, man.
Man, sure. What's going on with you?
Nothing much. What's going on with you? You look like you're going to a wedding.
I like your shoes, man. You know, I think
this is the second time Nat is saying this.
Yeah, I like your shoes, man. Really,
Thanks.
Wow.
Sweet coffee color with a lot of, an overlapping lace and all of that.
Coming
I like
from
the style with some stitching and all of that.
I'm gonna sleep well today, man.
Yeah. You should be reserving stuff like this for the D-Day. You know the D-Day we keep talking about.
Yeah, the D-Day we talked about yesterday. Nat, you are the host.
Yeah, sure.
Let's get to the red carpet.
Great.
Moby was also part of that on the red carpet.
I
now we're going to your red carpet.
Yeah.
Let's find out what exactly happened on the red carpet of the Miss Universe Ghana. When we come back, they'll be telling us more about it. They were there and saw everything for themselves. Let's go.
Please, can you give us a twirl?
Okay.
Wow. Isn't she beautiful? I think they should just give you the crown and let's all go home.
No, I think, I want the young girls to have it.
You're a judge today. What are you expecting from the girls that's different from what happened in the Diva Diaries?
Well, the thing is, we spent so much time with these ladies, and I think they've gone through a lot of grooming. Minae has put her right foot forward, and she's done what I think very few people are able to do. So we're expecting the best. I think that there could be some surprises this evening. You know, some of the girls said that, look, we're keeping the rest of it up our sleeves and we will release it on the day. So I'm really excited. I think there's going to be some surprises this evening. Yeah.
You have one sleeve, so only God knows what's up that sleeve. But you look delicious to eat.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, my goodness. And I'm sure that you know this gentleman right here, Sean Guy.
Hey, what's going on, Movie?
How are you, Guy?
We finally made it here. You know, it's been a journey. You know, we're definitely going to pick somebody that's going to represent Ghana well, that's going to be the tourism ambassador for Ghana. So we've been excited to see the growth and development of all the ladies that's been here. And you've seen a lot of them. It's anyone's show. I mean, you guys tune in, and you guys at home, make sure you vote, you know, because we need your help. We need your input to, you know, make sure that we pick the right person to represent Ghana.
And you look so spiffy.
Simply Brahmin.
No, you know, every single time we come on the red carpet, we meet people who obviously, you know, have something to stand for. You guys look amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good, great. How are you?
Miss Universe, Miss Iceland Universe, right? 2002.
Yes, that's right.
And you are judged today.
Yes, I am. Very excited.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Have you tried any Ghanaian dishes yet?
Have I, what?
Have you eaten any Ghanaian dishes, sorry?
I had lunch today. It was delicious. I love the desserts, especially.
Right.
Yeah.
And what are you looking out for tonight?
And the ladies?
Yes.
I want to see a woman that can be a strong role model, that has the whole package, that is confident no matter what. So that's something I want her.
And that was the sweet mother doing her own thing and motivating and also inspiring beautiful women to say their minds. Of course, she's here in the studio with me. Nat is also here. We're talking about the Miss Universe Ghana 2018. Now tell me, how exciting was that?
Oh, it was just amazing for me personally because I had the chance to bond with the girls. I was also hosting the Diva Diaries.
Correct.
And so I got to know them personally. All 10 girls on stage were like my sisters or even my daughters, if I could put it that way. But they were just amazing. And the judges' work, I mean, it was made difficult because it was hard to choose who really deserved the crown. I think they're all queens in my eyes. But at the end of the day, obviously, Akpene, Sean.
Were you expecting her to win? You were with them, you saw what they did, their capabilities and everything.
Honestly, I don't want to say this because I'm sat here. I wish I wouldn't have to say it, but a lot of people knew that I had a little thing for Akpene.
Okay.
I think she's a real human. Like, you see a beautiful girl who's intelligent and then has a heart. I mean, that's like the whole package. And so for me, Akpene deserves it more than most of the girls in there.
Okay, your highlights on the red carpet. Who did you see on the red carpet and you were like, okay, this is the best person of the day?
Oh gosh, there's so many. Please don't let me choose.
You were bonding with all of them on the red carpet.
Yeah, but don't let me choose. Wow, do I have to choose?
Fine. Yeah, choose. You have to choose. You saw them.
Oh my gosh, I would say Minaye Donko.
Oh.
I think she stole the show for me. I mean, from her skin to her eyes, her smile, her smell. I mean, everything was on point. Her dress was gorgeous. And yeah, she just blew me away when I saw her. So.
Okay, and the worst on the red carpet?
That was on the red carpet is what I mean.
Yeah, the worst. She was the best one for you.
On the red carpet.
Who did you see and you were like, who is this one from?
I would say me. No, I'm just joking.
You didn't like your outfit?
Oh gosh, I loved my outfit. I absolutely loved my outfit. Kofi Akotoa, Ghana, amazing guy. He made me feel like a queen.
Put that together for you.
Yeah, I mean, it was a beautiful dress. I didn't think I could pull it off. Because when he showed it to me, I was like, oh my God, this is not me. I cannot rock this. And he was like, oh no, you got this. So yeah, I just
So if you're not taking that position, then who are you giving it to?
Oh God.
Let's say Nat. Nat was on the red
The
carpet.
worst?
Yeah.
The worst on the red carpet? Yeah. No, I think everybody brought their, A game on the red carpet. I don't think anyone looked bad. She didn't come on the red carpet though. The one that I think looked a bit.
Who was that?
Outrageous. Zanelle, your dress. I wanted to understand.
Zanelle.
Yeah.
I
wanted to understand her dress. It was like pegs, like, you know, and her face, her beautiful face was hidden in that gown. And so I wanted to understand the dress, but for me, that was the worst dress of the night.
Oh boy, Nat. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't have the privilege of seeing, you know, everybody who appeared on the red carpet. I appeared and I had to go backstage and get myself ready for my intro and all of that. But on the whole, I'd say that this is a good production. You know, and I'm looking at this from both ways. We put up a good show. I like the flow. I mean, up to the point where we had to do the final 3, final 4. I mean, everything was just moving, you know, like clockwork. And for me, that is a very big positive for us. And you know, one of the interesting things is I'm you know, going through the pictures and I'm getting to know that, oh, so in the dark, in the whole hall, there were so many other friends of mine and people who were, you know, in the corners and all of that. You know, so it was a good thing. I mean, everybody came out on the night to support the girls, and I think that it went very well. For me, I share in a bit of what she says, her analysis about the winner. Akpene, amazing lady by all standards. I have a few others who I also thought could have been there. I mean, and you know, in these things that sometimes there is just one little factor that draws you away from everybody else, which I guess is what happened on the night. And so, I mean, the runner-up, for instance, I mean, Vanessa Teko Akwete, fantastic, very, very deep. Look, I mean, Movi has spent way much more time with them than I have. I mean, I virtually spent like 2 nights, or, you know, just about 2 nights, you know, going back and forth. And I mean, you look at the way everybody was just taking.
I'll come back to you.
Yeah, sure.
Let's check a few performances on that, and then we'll come back, and then Nat will continue from there. We'll be looking at the performances as well. So let's get into the performance from Kim Promise and Adina.
I'm sorry, oh my girl, say now you're the one for me. A day outside, day and night, anytime where you want me. It's just a thing to do, just a thing to do. Way to blow my mind. I just wanna hold you tight. And baby, just wanna look at you, just wanna look at you. Way to blow my mind. Baby, you're too fine. Everybody's go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's it to do what it let me say. Oh yeah, that's it to do to make me crazy. Say, come on, touch me. That's it to do to make me crazy. Oh yeah, come on, that's it to do. Oh my Robin Chain.
And that's Kim Promise and Adina over there doing what they do best. Now, let me get to Nat. Now, wrap up on what you were saying, and then let's talk about the performances.
So look, another person who I thought had a lot of verve and a lot of energy and a lot of positivity around her was Anita Sampana. Now, she actually had a nickname, her surname. They coined it out of her surname. They called her Sampi. So immediately I got in there, she was the first person I noticed, because they were all like, oh, Sampi. And you know, when we're having our, you know, run-throughs and our rehearsals, anytime she was mentioned, I mentioned her to come up and do her skit or anything. Everybody just goes like, hey, Sampi, you know. And another thing that impressed me about her was when we were confronted with that final 3, final 4 situation where the judges had to decide that we're going to have, for the first time, a final 4 instead of final 3. Look, I was so impressed with her answer that, you know, I was like, look, this is it. You know, she didn't have an idea what they were going to ask her, and then, you know, they just popped it, you know, abortion and what her stance is on it. And I thought she gave a very good answer in terms of recovering well and coming back into the competition. So on a whole, I think that this year, Mind you, I hosted the last, 3 editions, and I was not too impressed with what I saw. I mean, as a host, for a moment, I thought, okay, I don't have that power. Otherwise, I would have called all of these girls to come back and answer another round of questions, which I will set.
But this year, you were cool.
You know the typical thing where they ask you for those regular questions that pop up. Okay, so Movi, if you become the president of Ghana for like the next 4 hours, what would you do? Thank you very much for your question. If I become president of Ghana for the next 2 hours, I would want to do everything possible to make Ghana a better place. Thank you very much. And you know, and so what these girls normally will do is that they want to steer clear of any difficult spots. So they just stay in line, just give you a regular answer without any thought, and they just go away. And for me, that's not what we're looking for. This year, I thought that we had girls with more depth. You know, they brought on their A game, and you know, the confidence level was very high. And look, for someone like Vanessa Teko-Akwete, I think she should explore, you know, she's already a model. She should also explore stuff that has to do with public speaking and all of that. I think she should do very well in that area.
Okay, yeah. I see. Many thanks to you. Let me talk to you about the performances. Nadina, Kim Promise.
I mean, they were amazing. They couldn't have chosen any other artist.
Is it because of Support Your Own?
No, seriously.
Okay.
I don't tell lies, you know. But Adina and Kim Promise, for me, put on a show. For those critics who weren't present and are criticizing their performances, if you were in there, you would have felt it. I mean, it was just electrified. Their performances back to back, and they couldn't have chosen anyone, seriously, than them. They did good. And the swimsuit, I mean, can you imagine a man performing his song and 10 ladies, 10 half-naked ladies dancing around him, and he still killed it. So, King Promise, you got my vote.
Nuts. You're very particular.
Like I said, I mean, I was backstage, but you know, the vibe from backstage was even very good. You know, you announce them, you go backstage, and you know, I mean, you're not getting the full compliments of what you should see, like from the front of the stage. But hey, it was good. I mean, these are artists that I've introduced on stage severally. Well, look, in the last 6 months, I've introduced Adina twice. I've introduced Kim Promise once at a private, you know, a wedding ceremony, and they delivered. I mean, they nailed it. And I'm glad about one thing, that Samini started something years back, and now it has caught on with most of our artists, and it's a very good thing, which is playing live music. Okay, I mean, people don't want to pay money, come in here and you know, watch a show and just see anything at all. You know, so for me, it's spot on for them to be playing live music. I mean, that's the way to go. I mean, you don't pay money to go and watch people mime. You know, and for me, that's a very big high point for the, you know, for our artists of today, especially for Adina.
The last one, you being a host, at that point in time when you're about introducing an artist on stage, our own artist on stage, and you go like, God, I pray this guy delivers. You know, whilst walking out of stage, I pray this guy delivers.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, I always try to fix this within the context of West Africa and how Nigeria seems to be dominating with, you know, every other thing. You know, you realize that when these Nigerian artists come to Ghana, they have their A game on, their confidence. I don't know what they're injected with into their ears or into their skin, but they come in here and it's like, look, I'm on cloud 6.7, you know, and they go all out, they come and deliver it, and they walk into the crowd, they interact with the people and all of that. And these are things we learn. I mean, if it's not part of you, you learn it. You know, and so you learn all of these things as part of your stagecraft, because you see, your audience is your gold mine, is your platinum mine. So do everything to make sure that you bring the best out of them and give them the utmost satisfaction.
Okay, and we're getting to the contestants and see what they did in terms of intelligence, eloquence, beauty, and every other thing in between.
You don't have a taste of a delicious fufuone, a punching kakrabiana se. Fufuone unim ebunu papa bini anwa, and the one ba mikrum na make culture. Yes, then you didn't visit the Ashanti region. You see this cloth I'm wearing into my papa kente papa bonre kente ane esham ya ultimi hu say ote kokoso ne mo ha na menya ne nana.
Don't worry, tonight I'll be taking you on a short trip through this region, Akwaba. hear that? That is the magnificent Kentampo Falls, which is formed when the river Pumpu flows down rocky steps on this journey to meet the Black Volta. Do you enjoy spending time with nature or going on hikes? This area is filled with
Fosu. We have Fosu College of Education. Commander College of Education in Commander. Medibesi Hede. Antulo, I invite you on the 1st of January to witness our fancy bridge and the Koforidua valleys. Papa, Mommy, Sister Penny, I specially invite you to visit Quail during the Easter festivities and experience our global park.
You need a pot of Satroga before you can do this energetic dance. Anora, good evening. I am Nama, a proud daughter of the largest region in Ghana, the Northern region, which is a site of history and tourism. I welcome you tonight to join me on my and explore the beauty in nature. Thank you.
And the bird sanctuary. All these are found in just my region. We are so endowed. You know, in our region, even our names, we are diversified in it. We have names like Adongo.
As you can see, today is big harvest, and I just got back from my farm. I have in my basket some maize, some rice, and some millet. Did you know that brown rice, as it's popularly called, chinkafa?
Like Volta, it's a major fish source in Ghana. The tilapia you eat is from my region. We also celebrate the Hogbechocho Festival.
Okay, so one very interesting thing was the fact that contestants were made to represent other regions other than where they are coming from, and that's very refreshing to hear. I'm thinking that almost every pageant should, emulate this. Yeah. Put them to where they don't belong to, and let them bring out the best in them.
It promotes reading, it promotes learning, because that's what makes us as a people. You can't be stuck in one box. I believe in versatility, and I think that that's what was brought to bear on this show. So for me, I was very impressed. Originally, Akpene Diatahoga, by her name, should be coming from the Volta region. And there was one of them from the Ashanti region who actually had Greek. She had Greek blood. I mean, she has a name Stampolus Dankwa. Okay. And she told me that her dad is half Greek or quarter Greek or something. I was like, okay, that's a good combination.
And she did.
Do you have any mixture of blood?
Oh, you want to find out?
She's from India. So tell me what the performance is. So you think it was intelligence, brought to bear on that night?
Honestly, I think I want to commend the organizers once again. They did an amazing job. They made sure that there were resource, personnel who helped the girls with even delivery, how they say their lines on stage. And the girls really picked all of that, the lessons that they were taught, really groomed them well for the performances. And they blew it, I think. They blew it like out of my mind, really. They made me proud. And to even talk about another person's region in a passionate way, I mean, it takes skill and intelligence to do that. And so...
Yeah, sorry, but another thing for me is all of this. I mean, I don't want anybody to see this as just a pageant. I mean, regular pageant. It's not a regular pageant. No. You see, the process these girls, these final 10 have gone to, or these ladies have gone through over the last few weeks, applies to every endeavor of life. What do you do when you have a challenge, or what do you do when you have like a projection or an aim or an objective? You plan, okay, this is what I want to do. How do I get there? You plan and you work towards it. And this is exactly what these girls have done. Preparation is everything. Learning is everything. These girls have had a great dose of preparation, which should help them in any other aspect of endeavor that they decide to go into in the future. And of course, they would have the best form of attacking these problems and challenges, because they have this as a template and this as a learning ground. Fantastic.
Fantastic, and that's what it says. Now the most important point was the crowning moment. Nat had the pleasure of mentioning or announcing who exactly wins the crown. Let's have a look at it.
Crowning tonight. And so, ladies and gentlemen, with 108 points. Please put your hands together for Sylvia. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I will have to go ahead and announce who our winner is. And after that, I'll give you the breakdown. Are we ready? Are we ready? Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we show some love and congratulate Akpene, our winner for Miss Universe Ghana 2018. Rounding everything up with 128 points, leaving Vanessa Teko Akwete as our runner-up with 111 points. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Universe Ghana 2018. Contestant number 2, Akpene Diata Hoga.
All right, so congratulations once again to Akpene Diata for winning that coveted crown. And it must have been a daunting task for you, as much as you knew that you were given the list by judges. What was it in your possession?
Yeah, nowadays, people have come out. We've worked very hard for them to have fun and enjoy themselves. But at the end of the day, just deliver it and let everybody, have that respite. So I thought, look, don't do no theatrics, don't do no nothing, just deliver this. And of course, you could feel the chills, even though you weren't in the shoes of the guests and the audience, but you could just feel the chills. Everybody was just like, okay, between these two, who's gonna win it? Because it's very close, And then I just deliver it like that. It was,
Put yourself in the shoes of any of the ladies. How's the feeling like at this point?
Like to win?
Yeah, or to win or to lose. I mean, any of them.
Oh my
You're standing
God,
there, not just about saying, this is the winner.
I think I would have fainted. Seriously, I was waiting for them to mention Akpene. And when they did, when you did, I didn't even know if she had won. I thought, oh, she's second? What happened? So I was like, oh my God, what's happening? And then everybody was screaming at my table. I was so excited. So yeah, seriously, all the girls are winners in my eyes. They will go home with experiences that are just, priceless. I mean, all the sponsors who came on board, Def Traco gave them a beautiful, apartment to live in for 4 weeks. Bel Air, First Choice, their hair, their makeup by So Aesthetics, designers Sedora, Kofi Akotoa, Kelvin Vincent, Yatel. I mean, so many people, Woodine, came on board. And so, yeah, I want to congratulate the organizers. They did a fantastic job. I mean, this by far is the best pageant to ever happen in Ghana.
We're stamped on it. All right, so we're just about wrapping up there. Let me take your final brief and then we're out of here.
Well, for me, what I'm now looking at is the next event, first of all. But before the next event, the most important thing for now is to give Akpene Diata Hoga all of our support. Put her out there, put her face out there, give her all the necessary grooming and coaching so she can perform well at the global event. In our history as a nation, we still are yet to get someone win a crown of that international magnitude. So for me, that is the focus. Look, the next thing is Operation Let Diata Win the Crown. That's too long for a hashtag. We'll
do that. We'll cross something in. It's happening in December, I'm told, on the 14th or so.
Sure.
We'll push her.
In Thailand.
In Thailand.
Yeah, so everybody make sure you're supporting her, as Nat said, and also make sure that you are supporting this great pageant, Minaya Donko and Mouse Promotions and everybody else. Shirley Frimpong Mansu, who was very, very, influential on what happened, in the house and everything else. The judges, Sean Guy, Minaya Donko. But personally, I would like to thank Nanaya Sapon for linking me with this one. Thank you, darling.
All right. I gotta go. But folks, many thanks to you for watching. Unfortunately, we couldn't have your calls, but God willing, tomorrow we'll be back to do that. My name is KMJ. I was born to talk. It's been a profitable 30 minutes.